Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. Now this one is pretty much 2 weeks late, and I do apologise. It's just been hell with everything else, with of course Walking Dead, the game. Now I like to do that just because I play it, so I may as well record it. So that kind of took up a lot of thing, and then of course the new update. I had to do 2 videos on that new update, and that took everything. And then of course I was busy some days as well, so I couldn't upload at all on some days. And plus the Discord server. The Discord server takes a little bit of my time as well now, so it's I don't know, it's a bit of a catastrophe. But this is episode 20 anyway of things I would like to see in The Simpsons tapped out. So here are my ideas. So my first idea is the Golem of Prague. So this is, of course, this big Jewish statue thing that just kind of moves around when you put money in it, and he starts murdering people and stuff. It's pretty funny. I think he'd be a really, really cool monster. I think he would be an awesome character. If you didn't guess, by the way, I'm doing a Halloween theme today. But yeah, I think he would be really, really cool. I'd definitely be excited to have him. And then we've got these 3 buildings. Now, I just kind of throw them in because these are just 3 buildings that are in the witch episode, if you want, or the witch segment, where Marge and Selma and Patty are witches. It's just these kind of oldie, kind of old town sort of buildings, and I think some of them just kind of look cool. They'd work as just thrown in there, just miscellaneous stuff. So I just sort of threw them in there because I think they could be cool if they just give them to us. It's just extra things. So yeah, and then as my costume, I think I would really like to see this for Wiggum. I think this is really cool. This is when he gets turned into a beaver. I think they could do some really funny tasks with this, and it would of course be pretty unique looking, and I would definitely enjoy this. It would be pretty exciting. And then my bonus item is actually a building collection. Now, what I think they should do, just like we got a character collection, and don't get me wrong, I want them to do a character collection, a costume collection, and I wouldn't be entirely against a building collection as well. Decorations, that would be the way I draw the line. I wouldn't want one for decorations just because there's too many. But they could do one for buildings. I think it would be interesting if they designed one for buildings, because you could I apologise. You could keep track of what buildings you have, and yeah, I think it would be pretty good. I think it would be pretty awesome. I think it would work. So yeah, I would like to see that. And then we have your ideas. So that's all my ideas. That's all of them. Pretty simple, nothing too extreme. And then we have blaring arrows. So maybe there could be a Simpsons game event. So Bart and Lisa are kicked out the home because it's a hot day, and they go through the mall, set seconds for them, and they find a cloaked man. So this will be a TST or original character who gives them a box. They open the box, 6 seconds. In the box is the Simpsons game, and the event starts properly with several different storylines. Homer slash Bart. Bart plays the game for 6 seconds, and then the mayor announces an eating contest, and you place the building from the game, the eating contest hall, which will come with Ball Homer, which you give normal Homer a permanent 6-second job using the hall to turn into a ball. Homer, you then have to unlock the museum, and you get Bartman. If you bought Bartman, then you get a special animation job for Bart called Turn into Bartman. Then you battle Jimbo, Dolph, and Kearney using the same mechanics as the superhero event fights. But wherever the right started, in this case the museum, Marge, Lisa, and Maggie's questline, Marge sees how violent Grandpa Scratchy or Scratch is, so she decides to demand the game gets shut down, but she fails, so you place the portal to the games, and then you unlock a new area like Krusty Land that is permanent, where you complete quests. Where are we? Complete quests to fix destroyed buildings and bridges and convert them into trashy ones. And finally, Lisa and Bart's questline. Lisa and Bart are board a home when aliens invade the town, and they are unwinnable battle against cannon coders. Then you place down Frank's house, not the lab, with Frank Jr., just a random character thrown in there to explore Frank's lab, and place down the game engine. You battle Donkey Kong. After the battle, you unlock him, and then you find Frank, and he gives you a key decoration that you place if you place facing fences into a certain shape shown into another decoration, there will be a weird ritual where you'll get God and Satan. I don't know how you would get the cloaked dude yet. Frank's lab, which will unlock the door, and Mrs. Frank will walk out with 100 donuts, and then you get to keep them both. Also, if you arrange the fences into a certain shape. Okay, yep. Sorry, I read that wrong, but you guys got the point. So that was a long ass paragraph. I missed a line there. I apologize, but yeah. So here's everything that he talked about unlocking. So of course it's based around the Simpsons game, which I'm honestly against. To be honest with you, I think that like Simpsons Hit and Run, Simpsons Game, Simpsons Tapped Out, they should all be separate. I'm fine with them throwing in like you mentioned the eating contest hall and all that. I'm fine with them adding buildings on. I just wouldn't want them to do an entire event based on the game because it feels like a cheap. It feels cheap, you know. I don't know. I'm a little bit against that, but I guess it could work. So we have the Cloaked Man, of course. That should be a TST original. We have Ball Homer in the Eating Contest Hall. I can't find like an outside version of the eating. This is inside the Eating Contest Hall, but I can't find one after. And of course that's Ball Homer. The museum, again, I can't find an outside version, but I'm pretty sure this museum would be in the game because I'm pretty sure it's just the normal Springfield Museum. So I'm pretty sure it's technically already in the game. So unless you mean like the inside of it, which I guess is fair enough. Frink's house, Frink Jr. or Frink's son even, and Mrs. Frink, of course, as characters. And then we have some more here. We have the Paul you were on about. I'm not sure what you meant. The King, Donkey Kong, of course, who's there. Then you talked about a door. I don't know what door you meant. I wasn't sure if you meant the one to heaven or not, but I just sort of threw that in there. And then also God and Satan. So that's it. So that's everything for this event. I think it could work. There's definitely some stuff in there which I would like to see in the game. I don't know if I'd like an entire event though based around the Simpsons game. It feels a bit cheap. It feels like they kind of yeah, I don't know. I would prefer something original, you know. But I think certainly they could add things from the Simpsons game. I think that would definitely work. Anyway, we have Spring King. So I have some ideas. A feature that collects all the income money from your town's buildings. So instead of the whole big thing where you click and it like does everything that's around it, he wants one that will just collect all of it in a snap of fingers. For characters, I would like the Simpsons pet snake. I think it's called Strangler or something close to that. It's actually called Strangles, I think. Albert from the Big and Proud Club. For costumes, I would like the Robo Skeleton Funzo Ghost costume from the Robo Skeleton Funzo, and then ghost costumes for Marvin, Edna, Sherry Bobbins, Bleeding Gums, Krusty's dad, and other Springfielders. And then he says where to find the ghost costumes. So, first of all, the feature you talked about to collect all cash. I think, in a way, I think that this problem has kind of been solved in the fact that we've got the big thing where you click and it just kind of collects all of them around it. I think that's enough. I think if you were to have one that literally gives you all the cash in the town, it kind of ruins the whole, you know, tapping. That's the whole point of the game, you know, you go around tapping things. In a sense, though, I get what you mean, because it is very tedious to collect all your cash from all your buildings. So, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence of this position. What do you guys think about it? You guys tell me what you think. But I'm a little bit on the fence of this whole position. And then Strangles, the snake. I think, yeah, this could be a pretty cool character. This is one I just think should have been thrown in Whacking-Day, because Whacking-Day was all like snake related. They should have just thrown in half these characters, but they never gave us Strangles, but whatever. And we got Marvin. I think that's Marvin, isn't it? That's his name. Marvin, yeah. This guy in a mobility scooter. I think he could be, yeah, he'd be a really cool character. Then you got the Funzo skeleton thing, which again I think would be really awesome. And then you talked about the ghosts, which I really like this. I haven't actually seen this episode before. I just skipped the bit where the ghosts turned up. But I thought this was really clever, actually. Of course, you have Marvin there himself. You have Marvin Monroe. You have Smith's dad. You have Krusty's dad. You have Bleeding Gums Murphy. Jebediah Springfield. Alice Glick. I forget which one that is, but one of the wives. And I think this is Rex Banner here with the hat. I wasn't sure. They never look at his face, but I'm wondering if this is Rex Banner. And of course, here we got Frankie the Squealer. I think that's Frankie the Squealer, isn't it? Yeah, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for the video. Yeah, that's pretty much everything here. So I apologize that this was late. This was a week late, but when that happens, I just always put updates as like a priority. So yeah. Halloween's coming soon. There's a lot of spoilers out there. I may do a video on some spoilers for you guys because they get me a bunch of views and views equal money. Nah, I'm joking. That's only 50% of the reason. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.